Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a go through the month of, and this is going to be February, so I'm going to kind of show you and go through with you on how all my spreads ended up looking at the end of February. And of course I'll do that first week in March twice, just so I can get the end of February and then when I go to do March's spread. So of course we have the very first spread I ever did, and I was so surprised by how many views it got in the first 24 hours, which is why I'm like, okay, let me just keep trying this and I'll test the waters and kind of see what you guys think based off likes and views and things like that. And it was Victoria from FX's, and it was a gold and black theme, gold, black, and red. And it really ended up holding up pretty nice, this foil. This foil's more for like foiling on objects than it is for paper. I have been looking into actually like crafting foiling, so it actually ends up becoming way easier to foil if I want to. And I had fun playing with some stamps and things like that. I love these flower ones. And I did get all my goals done for this week as well. And of course we got my everything I unboxed here. Of course I marked the dates like I said before, as well as all my information and like stuff I want to do. These ones are more for my planner style ones or alternate videos that aren't unboxings. So this one was for my how to make watercolor stickers that I use, because if I make custom things like this, I want to be able to show you guys how I make them. And then of course the one for this plan with me, all my tips, notes, scribbles, and gibberishy stuff. And then my black and white one, which was for the next week. Of course I talk about description stuff, so like birthdays that are in this week if I want to use it. I wanted to attempt lyric washi tape, and you know, kind of my goals for when I want to get things uploaded. So that's this one. I didn't write too much on here, just like to start putting away my photo cards because they really start to stack up. Work on making a washi sample board, which I did. Love it. So helpful when I'm designing on my computer, and then of course when I'm uploading everything. And then so here we have the black and white spread. I almost got all my tasks done that I wanted to. I decided for the flags that I'm probably just gonna buy them, because you really have to consider your value of time to make all these flags to the value of how much it actually costs. I mean, I got the little pack of flags that I got from Michael's for like $3, and it came with a lot. So I'm like, I'm not gonna spend the time making flags, you know, I already have too much time, you know, that I'm already spending on doing things, so I wanted to be able to free up time to do things. So I ended up making like a washi stamp cover. So I bought a bunch of these extra rings so I can make different ones. I have a fitness one, I have the recipe one, and then I made one that's gonna house all my washi tape samples, some sticker samples, really whatever, my stamp samples for the stamp colors that I have, just so I can see really what I'm working with. And then I wanted to come up with ideas for my plan with me for the next week, or 2 weeks out it looks like. I wanted to catch up on watching some dramas, which I kind of do while I design. I did not end up getting my stamp sample board done. And I did make my Stella pen samples, so I can see what these kind of pens that I have end up looking like when you actually use them. And then here was my design for the next week. This is my little thing, the J-Hope circle and then wings on it. So I kind of sketched out a little idea. I wanted to do a cute Ravi Chibi image. You know, I noticed that it was Valentine's Day, Ravi's birthday, J-Hope's, and then I do sometimes little test things, like I did the blush. Try to do like a watercolory blush with some blush makeup. And then I'll test things, like I tried it with blue because I thought maybe I'll do blue and pink, and I was like, no. Dropped down a couple of washis that I have, and I was like, no, yes. I really liked these ones. Talked about what items that I want to use, and then of course I plan out sometimes while I'm at work I'll do it. That's why I have these little post-its on the back, because then I'll kind of sketch out the pages and things like that, and then I end up adding them onto here. But I keep it anyways. And then here's what the spread looked like. I ended up putting check marks next to the TV shows I watched and circles next to the ones I missed. And then, of course, you know, my videos I placed. Haul, this is always like, this kind of seemed irrelevant because I know I'm going to record, edit, and post it that same day. So it's just easier just to say when I post it and the time and things. And then these were my attempts at making my own flags with a little area to kind of put like a little stamp of what it could be and then what I wanted to do. So, and I just made it out of like post-it notes. So that's how this one ended up looking. And then, oh, this is some of my favorite items on here, this spread. So the unboxing items, you don't see them in every single one because I'm not gonna just, if I had one thing to unbox, just leave it here because with the one item, I'm gonna keep using it and keep rolling it over until I use it all. I hate waste. So my tasks for this week, I wanted to try meal prepping. And that went, I mean, I did it, but kind of hated it. I put a frowny face because I wanted to watch BTS's Japanese live on stage, didn't get to watch it. And then I wanted to work on how I kind of do these plan with me's. I mean, it's still a work in progress. I'm kind of just winging it every time. And then of course we have when I'm going to upload things. Finished and prepped for my plan with me on 2026-ish, which means I probably got halfway done with editing. And then over here, I wanted to record my plan with me and start editing, try to get it uploaded and done for post on Friday, which I did not. I probably got it recorded and started editing, and then I finished editing and got it all ready to go on Friday. And then I put away my photo cards. Same things, breakfast at my parents' house. These were some of the flags, other sizes and stuff I was trying. And then when I started uploading things, I went to the movies with my sisters, dinner with my parents. I usually always go to my parents' house for dinner, especially on the weekends. And then we watch a movie together, just so, you know, some family bonding. And that was kind of it. Finished my plan with me design. And that was pretty much it. Oh, this one is still one of my favorite. I want to do it for like all the members, but I'm like, ugh, it's gonna be too repetitive if you just keep making this cute little icon. Okay, so this one, which is probably my least favorite of the spreads for this month. I tried to get 1 week ahead on my plan with me videos because I figured if I'm recording it 2 weeks, one that's 2 weeks out, I'll be able to stay more on top. But I did get ahead and then fell behind, so yay. I didn't practice anymore do it myself flags because, like I said, I decided I'm just going to buy flags. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the monthly spreads where it's like the whole month as a whole. Because I usually just plot my bills when I gotta pay my bills on that, birthdays and stuff like that. I mean, it's nothing special. And then I wanted to watch the BTS concert, didn't happen. I wanted to look into different sticker type papers, and I was really having a problem with the Avery paper. This is when I was trying to print my sugar spread, my sugar theme spread. I was having a really hard time getting the colors to match. I mean, it looked like, if you saw the test prints, it looked like crap. Like, I was about to flip a desk pissed that all of a sudden the printer stopped printing nicely. And then I wanted to look into the silhouette cameo versus the portrait. Is it worth it at all, you know, for things like that? Because my cuts is a big reason why a lot of it doesn't fit in the spreads as nicely. Because my cutting sucks, I'll be honest. So I thought maybe if I got a machine that actually cuts it perfect, it'll be nice, and then I can use it for a bunch of other projects. And then, of course, everything I had to do when I uploaded my stuff. I did add these little flowers. I got them at the dollar spot at Michael's, and I thought it helped make the spread look nicer because I thought I was sick of looking at it because I was like, I effed up. And then record plan with me, edit it. I was very on top of it this time. Of course, use my unboxing stuff. I didn't write too many notes for the next week one. I changed this design like 1,000 times. First, I was, like it says, I was going to draw cracks on the pages. I was going to damage it, make it look worn out. and like try to theme it on his Hit the Stage Devil style, which I kind of did, but I was thinking about just doing his Hit the Stage-ish theme as a whole, but that was a no-go. So here's like my little sketch scribbles from work. And then here's my little, when I was stamping to say, yay, I got the task done, or nope, I didn't. And I really didn't like it. I mean, I thought it was a waste of time just to stamp it when I finished tasks. Put away my photo cards. I had a hair appointment. Wash my clothes. You know, whatever. The same old, same old. Alright, so here's how this one ended up looking at the very end. I wanted to work on stamp storage, which I did. I found a really, really cool way, and I'm thinking actually incorporating it and using what I learned to make my photo card collection way better. So tighter fits for photo cards, and to make my own custom sleeves. So for the odd sized photo cards, so they'll fit better. And I wanted to make a 2x insert, which you'll see next time because I did get it done, but I just started using it in March. And then, yeah, just everything I got uploaded. I still really, really love these little designs. I want to use them again. And then everything I got unboxed. I got quite a lot unboxed. Whew. And then Plan With Me for Sugars. See how scribbly his is? It was a mess. So I like notes and things. Like how his favorite, I think his favorite number is 3. He likes the color white. He loves taking photos. I put his real name. And then Inspires with a smiley face, hee, because I thought it'd be really, really funny to add that. And then I was thinking only images from the album, which I ended up scrapping because I ended up going with the hairstyle. So I ended up putting the years because I wanted to make sure they were in order, and sometimes the order their albums come out confuses me because I get the Japanese ones mixed in. And I wanted to make sure I had 7 different hair colors so I could have one for each day of the week. And then I started naming some of them at first when I remembered it, and I wanted to keep it a soft spread. I wanted to add like little sugar crystals and things like that, and I ended up making like a sugar shaker item, but I really, really didn't like how it turned out, so I scrapped it because I ended up like sealing it with my flat iron. That was a fun challenge and would have been hilarious to watch me do, but yep. So then here I of course had my sketches of the spreads. I ended up marking down the hex codes that I used for the hair colors for the different items, just in case I needed those. I went to Home Depot on the weekend and I built this really, really cool shelving unit with my dad, this little cart. I did record the whole thing. I'm thinking about posting it. I'm not sure. And then I had another hair appointment, of course. I gotta go like every 4 weeks to get my hair done. The life of having to do that stuff because my sister won't do my hair anymore for free. But yep, that's it. I really don't fill out my boxes overtly too much because I rely a lot on these little add-on items. And I just keep it for uploads and like little extra things I decide to do for the day. But I like to keep like appointment things and stuff like that that can change, detached and on flags. I really, really love flagging. It's like my favorite thing because I can't write so small to fit in these little boxes. Clearly my handwriting's horrid. But yep, there it is. I want to know what your guys' favorite spread is from February/ish, beginning of March. Mine is going to be this one because of J-Hope and Robbie's little chibi image. They look so cute. And then of course I called out BTS's album that's coming out that I love, their repackage. I just love this spread the most. I think it looks the nicest. And I had the most fun doing it and putting it all together. So I'm gonna put a card pull up, so let me know your guys' favorite spreads, of course, or you can leave it down in the comments below. Doesn't matter to me. Like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye guys.